Well, hello, hello. Check this wintry scene out. We've had snow here for over a week. I don't think we're done with it yet. There's talk of some more maybe tomorrow. Journey home from work the last couple of nights has been interesting to say the least. But I'll just let you see the city from up on top of the hill. Haven't been able to get out much anywhere because of the weather, but I've been in town today, so I thought I'll take a walk up Lady Hill and let you see what it's like for up here. Going that way. Getting up the steps was a wee bit treacherous. They're slippy, very much so. Up here it's a bit sort of crunchier with the snow, so you get a bit of grip, but still, it's been a very long time since we've had this much snow here. Not sure how cold it is exactly today. I haven't actually checked out the temperatures, but on the Ian scale, it's somewhere down around flaming Baltic. I mean, I went down round by the park earlier on, which you can see over in the distance. The pond is entirely frozen over. Quite thick ice too. So there was somebody down feeding the swans, so I don't need to do that today. But how they're coping with this, I'm not sure. I do like getting up here sometimes, just being above it all and away from people and thinking about stuff. I do have a few things on my mind. Excuse the wind, it's getting a bit crazy. So I think I'm going to head and get some lunch soon and maybe get some nice soup. I'll catch up with you in a while. Well, I'm home. Getting back down the hill was, I think, actually worse than going up. I was really having to watch my footing. There would have been no way I'd have been able to film going down the steps there. They were just pretty terrible, actually. But I'm glad I got up there. It's a pretty bonny view for, even though it's very, very cold up there. Like I said, I like just being up above there, looking down, just away from everybody for a little bit and thinking about stuff, I guess. But yeah, so I got home, had lunch as I said I was going to, made myself a cuppa, predictable. I've been through in my bedroom, finally going through my wardrobe, making up a bag of stuff for the charity shop. I've been threatening to do it for a while. I did do a little bit during the holidays, but I never got very far, so there's a big bin liner out in the lobby, full up of stuff, clothes, shoes and stuff that could benefit someone else. And those can go to the charity shop in the next couple of days. But there's not much else I can do today, so I might just have a fairly quiet one. Watch something on the TV perhaps. I don't know. Get my dinner in a little while and take it easy, I guess. It's one thing I like about this little flat is the bathroom. Saturday nights mean I can have a nice soak in the bath. It's very nice. Very nice, very relaxing. So I think on that note I'll go. But before I do, I will turn the camera around and give you a closer look at my little flowering cactus that I had in the short the other day. It's really looking impressive. Just give me a sec. There it is. It really has come out in a second lot of really beautiful pink flowers. I had a couple of people in the comments in the short actually mentioning it, telling me a couple of things about it, and I really appreciate that. As I say, I'm not a plant guy. I don't know much about anything like this. I don't have a garden here. It's all yard outside. The only thing I have at my front door is a couple of bushes, and they're just hardy perennial things. But this, I've had this since I moved out of my parents' house. It was, I'm not actually sure how old it is. I got given it as a gift moving in when I got my first place. It was my mum's sister, my Auntie Dot, gave it to me. She said it would look nice somewhere in there, and I'm glad I've kept it all these years and kept it thriving, because when I moved, as I recall, I moved into my first flat on the Sunday night. My mum and dad were supposed to be taking my auntie through the following weekend to see it. But I got a phone call on the Wednesday when I came home from my work, and my mum said my auntie had passed away. She'd apparently went out for a walk and just collapsed. That was a shock to the system. So I'm very glad I've managed to keep this thing alive all through the years. It is really pretty, I do say so myself. So, on that note, I will see you later. Bye bye, everybody.